I feel very powerful because I have a microphone. And the room goes quiet. It's magical. Hi guys, how are you guys doing this morning? It's about what I expected. Enthusiasm, but slightly dead inside. Me too. So, welcome to the Miraculous, Ladybug, and Noir panel. Out of character. Oh, look at you guys. You're so nice. Out of character, I am Uptown Cosplay.
I'm Eika Tsukiyomi.
And together we are Soul Sisters Cosplay. We do panels and things and stuff. Yes. And in character, obviously, I am Noir.
I'm Ladybug.
Look at you. I love this crowd. So, usual shindig. So you can ask us questions, both in or out of character. Just address us accordingly. We will answer you accordingly. Just like kids in school, raise your hands, shoot them up. We will call on as many different people as possible and get to as many people as we can. This is a PG panel because it's a cartoon for smalls. So harness your inner small and don't let it run away with you. Keep track of that thing. Put it on one of those little kid leashes. Don't let it get too far. Or I will drop kick you out this room. I'm not afraid to do it.
You may consider this setting to be post-reveal, so don't worry about spoiling secret identities or anything.
Just to give you flexibility in asking questions if you want to get creative. You can ask us things in the canon timeline of the show, or you can be like, so now that you two know who the other person is, we're not going to spoil it because nobody knows that. That's a secret. But yeah, you can ask us that stuff and we're not going to suddenly flip out and have somewhere conveniently else to be. And then we'll just magically brainwash ourselves afterwards for the next person. It's fine. It's magic. Don't question me, please. Don't make me look bad. So we are going to start off with Q&A/truth or dare. Remember that the truth or dare part, technically a dare because the truth part is basically Q&A. It's just a question rather than a demand. But dares are a part of it. Keep it PG, please, or I will be one angry cat. And we reserve the right to decline a dare if for some reason it makes us really awkward or uncomfortable, but because it's PG, I should hope that won't happen. Will it? Will it now? I didn't think so. Yeah, so pop your hands up in the air like you just don't care. Wave them around if you've got a question, and we'll call on you. And we'll answer the stuff. Shh, it rhymed in the beginning, leave me alone. So who has questions that they would like to ask us? Okay, go home, guys.
Noir, what is your favorite cat pun?
Oh my God. You're asking me to choose just one? That's offensive on a spiritual level.
What are your top favorites?
One of my top favorites? I don't know, it's contextual, man.
This panel is only an hour and a half long. He won't be able to name all of his favorites.
I mean, that's true.
Just give us the perfect one.
I mean, you think I can just pick one? It's ridiculous. Crazy. People ask so much of me. Hi, you're here in the front row.
Ladybug, what's your favorite Chat Noir pun?
I am listening.
Define a Chat Noir pun,
Like a cat pun.
Anything will come out of my mouth.
Okay.
Obviously, it's perfect.
I'm gonna need a minute then.
They all stick so well in her mind. They're just swimming in there, all over the place, and she just can't pick
Sure,
them. They're all
sure.
brilliant. I know.
There was that one time when we fought Animan when he said we're giraffing him crazy. We've driven him up to bear. Two puns in a single sentence.
I got this. Got this on lockdown. I have it down to an art, to a science. I should have a class on puns because they're
Please
good.
no.
There you go. Just crush my dreams. Why don't you? It's not the only one. Anyway. Hi, you back here.
Cat Noir, what do you think of Marionette?
Ooh. I mean, it's. I haven't interacted with her a whole lot, but I've had a few conversations. I've worked with her on one or two occasions, and she was great. I think she was very cool. She was very impressed by me, obviously. I had all the best ideas. They weren't hers at all. It was good. No, she seems cool. I don't know much about her as a person. It's not like I know her or anything, but no, it's I'm sure we could get along if I didn't have the whole superhero thing to keep me busy all day. What's with that face?
Nothing.
Okay. I'm sure it's not important. Hi, you right here.
So, you mentioned working with Marinette a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think was more willing to go along with your plans? Like, who was more useful when fighting the specific enemy, Ladybug or Marinette?
Is this even a contest?
I mean,
those
Ladybug
scenarios.
is my partner, of course, so there's really no way you can beat her. She kind of takes the cake. And as opposed, like, in regards to defeating supervillains, of course, it would still be Ladybug because she can purify the Akumas, and that's kind of a crucial step in the whole superhero process, if you know what I'm saying. Marinette was great. She went along with things. She was a good sport about it. She played her role
She
quite
kept
well.
you two from drowning at the bottom of the sign, I hear.
How do you know about that?
She tells me things. We're on a...
She tells you things?
Yeah, I introduced her to you. I mean, I told you...
You sent me a picture and said she was cute.
Well, how would I know that unless I knew her, kinda?
Because
I knew her name.
that's where the illustrator went and we were worried that she was going to get attacked.
Well, where do you think I got her picture? Never mind, don't answer that.
That is a darn good question.
Listen, I can search up anybody's address or anything I want about anyone just by typing their name into my compact.
So then how? My head hurts.
It is not necessary for you to understand, just to accept.
Sure, yeah, I may have other questions about that later. I won't waste time on that. What the heck? Okay, hi, you in the front.
Has it ever like clicked that there's some similar traits that might connect some to someone in the that's not a superhero that might reveal their identity? Has there been like any like signs at all, like hair or?
I'm sure people have been doing studies on that since Superman.
Nah.
I think there must be a kind of magical glamour on our suits that help protect us from that.
It's the masks.
Because
It
otherwise...
changes
Yeah. Right here?
So Ladybug,
Yes.
how do you feel about Adrian McGrath?
Yeah, Ladybug, how do you feel about that kid that's on a billboard now and again? that guy. I guess he's kind of famous or something, maybe.
He's, a distinguished and important icon of Parisian fashion because of his career modeling for his father, Gabriel Agreste, the greatest fashion designer in the world, and he's, I mean, I've heard he's very kind and selfless and talented, and he can do so many things, and everything he does so well. He fences, he plays piano, he can speak Mandarin Chinese, he plays basketball, and the camera loves him, and the sun loves him. It dances in his hair and just kind of reflects in all directions, so you can't look at it too long or you get blinded. His smile is just blinding, and there's just something so warm and sweet about his voice. It's like listening to If Honey Had a Sound.
But is he cute?
Yeah, Ladybug, is he cute? Sounds all right. I don't know, he sounds kind of stuck up to me. Too perfect, it's never a good sign. You gotta be careful about those.
Somebody's blooming black and blue on their ego.
What? My ego is not delicate. It's nothing to do with anything. That was you, it wasn't me.
That's what you sounded like.
Who was he?
Septic Eye Sam, I think is what I'm looking at.
Yes. So we know your Kwame's favorite snacks, but will Flag eat anything like Doritos, or does Tiki eat other sweets besides chocolate chip cookies?
She does. Anything with lots and lots of sugar she likes to eat, but nothing recharges her batteries like chocolate chip cookies. But if you think about it, Kwame's have been around about as long as humans have, but we know chocolate chip cookies haven't been around as long as humans have, so
Their tastes must change over time with each Miraculous holder, probably, with each era.
maybe as our foods get more and more processed, they become more and more effective at recharging them.
Accurate, just like real life. Yeah, I'm sure Plague can eat other things, but he's honestly just too picky to even try. He hasn't even offered me any alternatives. He's just like, no, I need camembert cheese, obviously. That's all I'll take. And I'm like, fine, you're lucky my family's loaded.
What?
You in the very back there. Yes, you. The blonde wig.
Ladybug,
Yes.
did you ever tell Noir what happened after Dark Beast had affected him?
I like you.
No, we were short on time, and he didn't, ask.
Oh, gee, I can't say we're short on time right now, so,
Well, the question was if I ever told you, and no, I didn't, so,
cheapskate. Oh, and all the hands go up. You guys have my back, I love you. Okay, who's gonna give me what I want? Who's gonna give me, oh, yeah? Hey, girl, hey.
Now you gotta tell him I have to put on the Ladybug.
Yes! Girl, I like you too.
Well, I mean, what do you think happened? You took.
I don't remember anything.
Well, do you remember you took an arrow from me?
I mean, yes, I remember that, and then...
Well, then obviously you were put under a spell that made you hate my guts.
Yes, and Plague told me later that I said a bunch of really horrible things to you and I wanted to die inside. There's that.
Yeah, you tried to cataclysm my face.
Oh my god. I'm a terrible person. I'm so sorry.
I don't blame you, Kitty. I know it wasn't you.
Thank you.
I tried to reason with you. I always do, but my feelings weren't hurt.
Okay.
Although
Mine are.
I was kind of surprised, though, at how much more you hated me than the other people I knew who said they hated me.
You know how, because like the way that Dark Cupid worked was that like his arrows changed love into hate, right?
Right.
And so with everybody else that you knew, you know, there was love in there, and then that sort of got changed to hate. So if someone ends up hating you more than other people, I'm sure there's no correlation whatsoever. I just remember you saying something about that kiss, and I really don't.
You weren't supposed to remember that.
I mean, I asked you about it, but our times were kind of
That's
ticking
what
down, and
It was. I thought it was a pretty good idea. I thought.
it was a good idea.
Well, you know all those classic fairy tales where the kiss of true love will, break spells?
Oh yeah, tried and true.
Pretty clever, huh? You tried everything you could to get away from me.
I'm good, it's fine. I have composure for days. Why are you so close to me? Help.
Just making sure you're okay. See if I needed to resuscitate you or something.
Should I go back? I can go back.
You're okay. You're okay.
Okay. Help me. Next question. Help.
Joker?
Hi.
Okay, for Cat Noir.
Yes.
Little birdie told me that your arch nemesis is Mr. Pigeon.
Define arch nemesis.
Bless you.
Don't call me out on it, guys. I thought you had my back. Mr. Pigeon was one of a kind, very different, unique. He was a special snowflake. Sorry, I have this weird tickle in my nose. I don't know where it's coming from. He was fine. Nothing happened whatsoever. I can't do the feathers. I can't. Never again. Never again. Just never. You here.
If you had the chance to take down Hawkmoth, but it meant revealing your secret identity, would you do it?
Yes.
No hesitation.
After that rant she just went on? Yes, I would. I mean, I think it's a fair price to pay. I can make some sacrifices for the greater good.
Well, I mean, once we take care of Hawkmoth, there's nothing to worry about, theoretically, right?
Right, so there's no pressure, there's no need to hide anything. We can just open up and be honest and get to know each other better and...
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I have a chance, guys.
I have a chance. You with the wand.
Yes, I was gonna say.
Okay, so answer this honestly.
Ooh,
How
okay.
much time do you spend on your hair a day?
Well, TBH, this is my bedhead. No, it's when I'm not wearing the mask that I spend a bit too much time in the bathroom each morning.
Why am I not surprised?
You don't understand.
It's part of the profession.
You're probably totally lying about the bedhead too. You know how guys are. They want to make it look like they roll out of bed a certain way, but they spend like longer than we do, honestly. Trying to make it look like they don't care.
Hashtag I woke up like this.
We would actually put it up there, that's so bad.
It's accurate though. You with the tall thing that I relate to, because I use that thing, yeah. Hi.
Okay, Noir, do you ever feel like you get gypped in, you got gypped in the tar department? Because all you can do is destroy stuff while Ladybug can, her yo-yo makes anything that she needs for the situation, and can also purify the Kwame.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, yeah. Yeah, sometimes. But, I mean, it's a give and take. Like, honestly, I'm just happy to be able to do all of this by her side and have her as a partner, honestly. So, I don't mind if necessarily our contribution to the entire purification save the day process is not exactly 50-50. I'm the best sidekick ever.
You're not a sidekick, Kitty. You're my partner.
See?
The way I see it is, if I didn't have Chat Noir with me, I'd be in twice as much danger. And if I was taken out of the fight, it would all end right there because I am the only one who can purify the Akuma.
Yeah.
So you need him as a decoy.
Well, speaking of my dreams.
No, but see, Kitty, you understood this from the beginning. You automatically assumed the role that I needed you most in.
I'm there for you no matter what you need me for. You know I catch a grenade for you.
You were doing great until then.
I've got arrows. I've done so much already. I've got this down, guys. I know what I'm doing. I promise. I don't see a lot of reassurance. Never mind. Okay. Hi, you here in the corner.
Was there like a part of you when Marinette went on a date with the illustrator that you were kind of a little bit jealous?
Jealous? Need of that guy? Of that guy? I'm being perfectly honest. I have no reason to be jealous whatsoever. Marinette is a very nice girl, and
It's
according
okay.
to this one, very cute as well. And she was perfectly lovely, perfectly innocent civilian girl. But it's not, as you should know, unless you know something I don't. That's not really where my sights are set right now. She's not the apple of my eye right now.
Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I can't pick out hands very well because I'm blind.
That's right, you are. You in the white shirt.
If you guys had to pick a favorite supervillain, who would it be?
A favorite supervillain?
In or out of character?
In character, fun, whichever one you guys had the most fun fighting.
Okay. Which one did I not get seriously beaten up by? I hate that it takes me time to think about this.
You just do your job.
Yeah, I do my job well, I like to think.
There was the camera guy. He didn't really hurt you.
Not really, but that was still that was freaky, and I got stuck in a. Yes, with wait, never mind. A lot happened. I was scared for my life at a couple different times, also for hers, but
That time you had to wear gloves. He likes the apple.
I mean, knowing in hindsight, you're not wrong. I just kind of wish I remembered it. Maybe that'd be nice. Otherwise, I don't know. Do you have a favorite?
It's a lot easier to think of my least favorites, but
It always is.
I guess fighting Simon Says had the perk of being able to rescue Adrian a couple of times.
I mean, it was fine. I had no personal investments in that whatsoever. Simon Says was great. Totally great. Yep.
And Noir was really, really, really good at. He did good. He did real good. You didn't get beat up.
Canst thou grammar?
Nay.
Touche. Thank you. I will take that for what it's worth. I always take every compliment I can get.
And Gabriel Agrest walked me around his mansion and showed me all of his pictures of Adrian.
Whoa, that's awkward.
Because you don't have some already?
These were professional photos blown up to larger than life proportions.
Are you saying that you
It's
have out of like professional photos?
Do you know him on that personal level?
He gets put in just about every fashion magazine in Paris.
That's not what they're asking. Those are professional done photos.
I meant printed professionally.
So you have them
Are you pirating pictures of Adrian?
No!
Google's a magical place.
I can. There's nothing illegal about printing out pictures of him off the internet,
Are
or
you selling
scanning them from my magazines, or asking my best friend to share some candid photos that she catches of him in the park sometimes. She hooks me up. She's my dealer.
Hugs, not drugs, kids.
Stop doubting yourself.
I have so many questions. But your guys' questions are more important. Mine come later. You here in the center.
So Chat Noir, what would you do if Ladybug fell in love with someone else?
Wow, they're actual.
I'm listening to. Never mind.
What?
Nothing.
I don't. Is there? I mean, of course, there's no evidence of that, and where it's not the. Well, why do you think that matters to me? I'm not personally invested at all. She's my partner in fighting crime. That's. Oh no. Who do I have to fight? Yay! I'm happy for her. Can you tell the sincerity in my smile? It's there, I promise. Don't question me. I feel like I'm being so attacked right now. You with the brown jacket.
Do you ever feel like uncomfortable in your suit because
Nah, it's magic, man.
It's magical fabric. It seems to just wick everything, or all the sweat away from me, and it doesn't wrinkle because it fits me more perfectly than any real fabric could.
Oh yeah, no, they just move with you effortlessly. It's like the most custom-made tailored thing in the world. Because it's magic, and it's great. Wouldn't change a thing about it. I love this thing.
One time I spent all day just sort of modeling my Ladybug suit in the mirror, examining myself from all angles.
Oh,
I
that's
was
cute.
really, really fascinated by it from a fashion designer's point of view.
Are you a fashion designer?
No, but I'd
No?
like to be.
Oh, that's pretty neat. Nah, it doesn't sound familiar at all. Weird. Yes, you're right here.
Chat, have you ever used cataclysm on the butterfly?
We've actually kind of thought about this before. I haven't personally, which is why, we've gotten the question before, which was oh, what would happen if Ladybug got akumatized? Because then she wouldn't be in her right mind to, purify the Akuma, and so it's game over, right? But see, I've never tried just cataclysming that thing into bits. We don't necessarily know if purifying it poses any huge benefits over just scrapping it. We don't know for sure, because we haven't tried it. And so...
It just sounds like a bad idea to me. I don't know why.
I
mean, if it was that easy, wouldn't your Kwame have just said, hey, just crush it?
I don't know that Plague always tells me everything, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if it just kind of slipped his mind.
Really? Wow.
If he was just stuffed with cheese and taking a nap in my trash can like he does sometimes, I wouldn't put it past him.
I guess Kwames are very individual.
Oh yeah, sounds like it. So yeah, haven't tried it, but if she got akumatized, I'd be willing to try anything. So who knows? You, Mari, back here. Yes.
I dare you guys to a pun war.
A pun war?
Yeah.
We got a dare.
You know not the evil you've unleashed.
Bring it on.
Okay then. Well, ladies first. This is gonna be a cinch.
Guys, you can buy an Akuma that makes you.
How are you feeling today?
You're using cat puns on me. You're trying to beat me at my own forte?
You gotta use bug puns then.
Okay, now wait a minute.
Cat puns, you gotta do bug puns.
Give you a handicap.
Oh, that's handicaps were not in place with the initial. I resent this.
Sometimes, Chat Noir, the way you look at me, it's like you're seeing spots. You
Get to double shot me. That's not fair.
Well, then fight back.
Shoot, I've.
Cat got your tongue?
This is not fair.
I've got you all a buzz
You-
now. Got your hackles raised.
You would.
You kind of already lost, hon.
Nobody asked you.
Take away the cat puns.
He's lost per words.
Very good.
I have no words for you right now.
My point exactly. I'm just pulling your tail.
You can have this one, but you and I we are not done here.
Cataclysm.
Name a time and place.
No, careful what you wish for. It almost sounds like you're asking me to take you on a date. Want to make a night me out of it?
You really think you're the cat's meow, don't you?
Oh.
I mean, yeah, obviously. We'll talk later. We'll talk later. I resent
Catch
this
you
so
later.
much. I resent you so much. Okay, Joker, hi.
How do you think Adrian would feel if he found out the scarf that was given to him by his father was actually from Marinette?
Lies and slander.
Is that that's a hypothetical question, right?
Yes.
It's not
No.
actually.
I mean, yeah. Yes, it is. Don't look at me. What do I know?
Good question. Do you know? I mean, it's seeing as I and Adrian Agrest have obviously nothing to do with each other. I have no idea what you're talking about. And scarf? What scarf? I mean, I'm sure I don't know anything about the guy's father, but I'm sure he gives him presents all the time that aren't just fountain pens year after year.
That sounds oddly specific.
No, just totally pulled that out of the air. I didn't get that from anywhere at all. I feel uncomfortable. You with the blep hat. The blep? Yeah, you. What?
Dance battle?
Well, that's just, I mean, you're,
That's true.
I am so sorry.
Remember how the pun battle went?
You thought you had me outdone by the pun too.
Yeah. That was different.
And you're still gonna act cocky.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Okay, Kenny, it's your funeral.
Ooh, you are just on your high horse today, aren't you? You are.
For good reason, since I think I dragged you through the dirt earlier.
I think the word you're looking being born beautiful?
Right! I mean, you should know better. I mean, have you not seen all of these moves?
Sure, that's all.
I have seen the moves. That's why I know I'll win.
That's not fair. We didn't say contact was allowed. This isn't fair. She's playing dirty. This isn't fair.
You look stunned.
No, I'm just looking at your fancy footwork because that's the only impressive thing I'm seeing. I still think I won. I've proven myself time and time again.
If you say so.
So that's you admitting defeat, right? I totally just won.
I think it should be a vote. Just give him a
Oh.
saucer, he'll be happy.
Oh, come on. Who doesn't think I won? See, there's like a few people. I win.
Okay, one win each. I suppose that's fair.
Now stop daring me to do things to make me make a fool of myself. It's fair. Of course, hand shoots straight up. I'm scared of you. I'm not going to.
He doesn't need any help to make a fool of himself.